Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Forced out to his left. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Green flexing his muscle. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Again, it's McCoy. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. He completes it to Bryant. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And they get 28 yards on that one. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward here.
Well, not could have gone any worse.
Second and 5. The play clock's running down. They just get the play off. Now Mariota. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. Play action now. Mariota buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marcus Mariota, 27 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Throwing on first down. Moon.
Let's go. That's cheese. He didn't deserve that complete. He deserved that catch.
Like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. Here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And Reed with it over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's bullshit.
He's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Flushed it. Now the ball comes loose.
That's bull. It's
often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So they almost turn it over there. Scary moment. 2nd down here.
I'm actually going to play D-line for this. If they're long, I'll let the computer do it.
From the gun, Moon. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Wow, he has a freaking goat, Calvin Johnson. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to mute myself for a good minute.
On 3rd down, Moon. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Charles Haley in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on 4th down. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Cowboys. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bernardrick McKinney able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. On third down, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's taken it around the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It looked like he might beat that last man. He doesn't, though, but it goes as a 32-yard return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's Davis now. Down right around the 25. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. To play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moon underneath to Davis. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack, because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
They go again with Davis. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. To throw on 2nd down. Moon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
This is McCoy. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Mariota now on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. He finds an opening past the 40, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
McCoy. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Mariota yelling out the play call as he hustles everyone to get set. Mariota. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. We have hit halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be taken down.
I bet you it's 82. Bet you anything I say 82. Because I know his ass can't afford fucking Jason Witten. I do with Jason Witten if we could barely get Mike Singletary. Not even the full legend Mike Singletary. You know what that's fucking for.
On first down, Moon.
The pit. The pit.
This throw's going to be incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These quarterbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe. On the carry, it's Davis. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first
Oh my God, you just so trash at the game.
Always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Off the play fake. Moon. His throw caught.
How is his trash ass open?
And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. Hey, they're trying to get some consistency,
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Throwing on third and long. Moon. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they're all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On third down, here's McCoy.
Okay, I guess he does, huh?
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well. I think
I could probably make this dude go for this.
Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
No, let's take him with this.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mariota. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's
no, what are you doing?
45-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A first down throw for Mariota. And bulldozing his way through. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're
going
in
on
position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. Condensed near the goal line, a two-point conversion. All that exit, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on
so you thought that was on him.
to cover a little bit better.
A little antsy.
Oh, look at that. He just spammed it. He just spammed that.
I think they got the DN there on that one, and let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Of course it is.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. 2nd down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. This is Johnson. He's got it. They chop that one up. It's a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive play.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Moon. Quick hitch. Complete. It's Carter. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Yo, there was a holding on the play. There was a holding, but the ref didn't call it. On his right guard.
It's a gain of 21.
And this dude thinks he's good at the game.
And that leads to a Dallas first down. They give to Elliott.
They're trash
get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Make them take that 3.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively. They went to a short game.
And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. It'll go as it gets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Yeah.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And a loss of 3.
They can't take a 3 unless he's lucky enough.
You've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
For the marbles, man. And I know this play. No, I did not jump the snap. Of course.
Going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did.
I didn't even jump the snap, dude. That's so cheese.
I think sometimes those big guys on offense,
I hate computers when they do that. He's gonna go for a damn QB sneak. Yep.
They come out here in the eye.
He got himself. Let's go.
And a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Oh, it's going to be extremely hard for him there.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Wow, you're so lucky.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled.
That's so luck right there.
Well, just play after play after play.
Wow, he's doing it
for the offense. They'll come out in
No,
the
give me
pistol.
the person I want to play.
Now Davis
into
a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys.
Wait, what?
Defense.
He still at the 1?
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to
lost
use
a couple
here
yards,
in the final
not?
stages. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run with Davis. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great play there in the final minute. And the Cowboys will have the lead if they can hit the PAT. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Back to throw.
Bro, that's so cheap. That's so cheap.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
No, there's not. This dude's bad at the game.
In there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's back to throw.
Oh my God, pass interference. Pass interference.
That would have been ball game if he had clenched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial. One last shot now for Mariota. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
got to change it.
Again, a message popped up on my phone before opening bed. The image said, "Why not me anymore?" Answer me, bitch. The first thing I could think of was, how did you find my address? I never realized Snapchat made that mean picture because you see where your friends are. Somehow I had the balls to open the window to see outside. It was clear. I shoved the window in and started considering. Heard it all. I didn't even have to make a case. The kid was an idiot. Luckily, the timing of this worked out well because I just moved a couple days ago out of state. Only thing that worries me, I don't want to have to make a new Snapchat account. But anytime somebody new answers me, I'll never know if it's secretly that Sean kid again.
Up to this point, this would be the most impactful game in Boise State history. If they wanted any chance at a BCS Bowl, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a must-win game. For Oregon, it's all about revenge. Let's go back 1 year from this. Headed to Eugene, Boise State was unranked, never beat a power conference team on the road, and were led by a young, inexperienced freshman quarterback. And on national television, that freshman quarterback and the Broncos completely dismantled Oregon. The Ducks had just been embarrassed and held onto these emotions for an entire year. One player in particular, Garrett Blunt. He was pissed. Along with the rest of Oregon, they felt that Boise State had cheap shot of them during the game. And a lot of people believe that if starting quarterback Jeremiah solely didn't go down in the first quarter, things would have been different. After transferring from a junior college in 2007, Blunt was a force in the Pac-10. In his first season, he had over 1,000 yards and 17 forget about the points. I mean, it's not like he would actually do that in a game, right? Now, if it wasn't for the coaching change and the hiring of Chip Kelly, Blunt probably wouldn't have played in this game. But Chip Kelly felt that he had grown as a person. It was time to give him a chance.
What the fuck are they doing up there? I'm deleting this video.
Sports Illustrated had interviewed LeGarrette Blount prior to this rematch with Boise State. He told them, "We owe them an ass whooping." And looking back on it, it truly could have been taken literal.
That is a deflated Oregon football team right there.
Boise State dominated again, this time defensively. Oregon had 0 first downs in the entire first half, and they barely scraped out 8 points for the game. And the most sorry stat line of all was LeGarrette Blount's. And And after the game, Boise State's Byron Hout decided to let Blunt know. All I gotta say is, bad move. Standing around 240 pounds, Blunt's one of the last people you want to mess with. And even after that, Blunt couldn't calm down. He proceeded to be restrained by security after trying to fight with the fans. It's pretty amazing to me that no one else really got into it. I mean, the players remained on center field, and nothing else really happened. But Byron Hout sure felt the punch. As ruthless as this punch was, the aftermath would be even more devastating. Forget tainting good, clean sportsmanship. It would forever ruin Blunt's reputation. He would go on to be suspended for the rest of the year up until the bowl game. And Oregon fans quickly moved on as the backup would become even more dominant. The punch was a blessing in disguise for LaMichael James. He now got the limelight and took advantage. Blunt quickly moved on. For Byron Hout, that punch would overshadow his career. He was a pretty decent player in Boise State's prime years. But even if you type his name into Google, most of the articles and websites that pop up are mentioning the punch. He said he learned a lot from this experience and hopes the punch doesn't haunt him forever. LeGarrette Blunt may have moved on. You could even make the claim that he's matured. Two-time Super Bowl champion, led the league in rushing touchdowns last season. That's what matters to most fans anyway, not the actual character of the man himself. Here, listen to his post-game comments after the punch.
I couldn't have envisioned anything new, worse than this right here, but I tell you what, that would never happen again. I would never lose my head like that again. And like I tell you what, that would never happen again. I would never lose my head like that again.
And he's gonna punch his mother.
I won't get mad. I will never resort to that level of sportsmanship this time.